Yo, what up? All right. We got another one from Bobby Lee.
Okay, Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
What we got?
This is Bobby Lee getting exposed.
Okay. We've been watching Bobby Lee calling out a lot of people lately.
Yeah, I mean, Bobby Lee, he exposes himself.
He has.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
With his stories and stuff.
Exactly.
So it'd be hard to expose anything of Bobby Lee. I don't think.
Yeah, we've already that he hasn't exposed for himself. But okay, man. Well, let's go.
All right.
I'm ready to see this.
Are we allowed to talk about what your brother has forced you to do? No.
Yeah, that's
No.
yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, that's yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
you're
It's
worried
like what?
about
Yeah.
that.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
Well, I had Laban
All right,
over.
all right.
and,
So can you reveal? Okay, can you reveal that then?
okay, well, because Laban, it's already going to be out there because he's.
It's already going to go out there.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't specify, but so when's the last time you spoke to Laban?
10 years.
Who is Laban?
Okay,
Laban's
there's a guy named
the-
Laban Fides. Let me do it.
He's a pro skater.
He's a pro skater. He
Yeah.
skated for Dogtown, and Laban was the first guy to when I was using drugs to
Yeah.
give me an intervention. He's a really good dude.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah,
Okay?
he's a great guy.
Great guy.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him in like
But
15
Laban
years.
has a photograph.
Wait, hold up. Are you going right there?
Oh, you want to build it? Oh, you want to build it?
Yeah. So
Build it
well,
out.
Why
Build
we
it
talked
out.
about it? On
Yo,
my
he's a host now.
Yeah.
Well, Laban's the first guy. He picked me up from the airport
When you first came to LA.
when I first came to
Well,
LA. He
no,
was there
how-
during the dumpster days.
No, but
yeah.
remember the first time you visited me and I didn't pick you up? Nobody picked you up?
Oh, can we talk about that?
Well, nothing happened.
He left you stranded at the
I was
airport.
stranded at the airport.
And where was I?
I don't know.
I was in Vegas?
That's when you live with Shema.
Yeah.
And he had like fucking 10 cat. Dude, I almost died. Like my immune system
Yeah,
broke
yeah,
down.
yeah.
You were allergic before.
Yeah.
Well, Shayma had a bunch of cats. I hated them. So anyway, back to the photo.
Yeah, so
Laban,
anyway. Yeah, Laban was there when I first moved to LA when we lived on, in Silver Lake, Echo
Sanborn.
Park
Yeah.
area. And yeah, man, he was your best friend.
Yeah. I love him.
But he did something.
What do you do?
Well, we did
Get to the point.
What do you and I do?
I don't know. I think one night I stuck it had to do with your butthole in a Snickers bar.
What? Okay, just get directly into
Well, I was gonna
Dude, no, what it is this?
I was gonna stick a Snickers.
You
I was
stuck
gonna
a
Snickers bar in your butthole.
You took a Snickers bar and you stuck it in my asshole.
Well, you willingly, because you wanted him to?
I don't
Yes.
know. We did. Yeah.
Wow, guys,
But
come
the
on.
thing is, I didn't know.
What did
that
you know?
Laban was there.
Man.
When he took the picture, my face was.
So you were inserting it like by his butthole?
Yeah, and Laban took a picture of it.
Yeah.
So I'm like this, and he, Bob had a big birthday party at the Spaghetti Factory.
I used to have. Okay, so mine was that. There used
On
to be a
Sunset
spaghetti. Yeah, there used to be
Boulevard.
a spaghetti factory on Sunset Boulevard, and I used to do my birthday parties there, and they used to be the best. No, I'm not kidding. I mean, Mencia, Pauly Shore, my TV people, and then also comics and skaters, and it was a dinner, and so my brother and I sitting there at this, what 60, 70 people there, and
I
Laban
mean, dude, your management was there.
yeah, Abby was there, yeah,
Abby was
Matt
there.
Blake,
Everyone was there.
yeah, my agent, and everything.
And so what Laban did, he made multiple copies, Xerox copies of my face, with the Snickers bar in his butthole, and then you
Yeah.
could see Bob's nutsack, and
Yeah.
I was like this,
He's sticking it in his butthole.
and he passed it around.
No, it's not. It was basically everyone that came to the party got
Yeah.
one.
Oh, like a
Right.
gift. It was a gift.
Welcome to the party,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Which I didn't.
It's
know.
like a grab bag.
Yeah, but
Bobby Lee Crab.
and then what?
Well, it ruined. I don't know if you remember. I was close to dating someone named Rose,
Yeah.
and that,
yeah.
and she afterwards she came up to me.
And what'd she say?
Why did you do it?
Why did she look at you like you killed a person?
Why did you do
And why did you do it, Steve? Why? And then she was like shaking her head.
Oh my God! So Laban fucked you.
What
What did I do?
So he,
That's LSAT.
So he still masturbates.
Yeah,
And it's been day 3 I haven't.
oh my God, woo, day 3.
Have you caught him in the act?
Always, yeah, in the bathtub. He always has a look on it. Feels like,
In the water.
Why are you
Wait, in the water.
yeah. All you can hear in the water is little water
Why do you like
splashes.
the water? I feel like that makes it chafe.
But every time I come in, he's always like, "Hi, babe," and he's holding his dick. Like,
Oh my god, we're fucked up, man.
I know.
there's nothing wrong with masturbation.
Well, I had a,
We are
I had a,
fucked
you
up.
remember when- I saw Onoko at Atlanta. I've told this story before,
Uh-huh.
and
Tell it again, please.
I was in a hotel, and Onoko, what is it, Aoki?
Aoki, Steve.
Aoki, Steve Aoko,
Aoki.
whatever. He goes, "What's up?" to me, and I vaguely knew who he was. He picked me up like I was a little baby, and he's a skinny. Is he Japanese?
Yeah.
Yeah,
is Japanese.
He's half though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's some white in
Yeah.
there too. Yeah. And he picked me up like a little baby, and then we took a photo and stuff. But he was very nice. But I don't know anything about him.
No, that's not the story.
What was the story?
The story was you were so kind of happy. You were starstruck a little bit because you pretend you don't know his name, but you know exactly who Steve Aoki is. And so you saw him at the
Wait,
airport.
stop. I didn't see him at the airport. I saw him at the hotel.
Or the picture was at the
That's the
hotel?
part.
Yes.
That's the part of the story you're gonna
Okay,
dispute?
listen. Let's stop. All right, sorry.
That's the part.
I
you're
lie a
correct.
lot.
Correct.
Yeah.
I lie a lot. I make up things. All right. So let's go back. Let's get to the truth of the story.
The truth of the story is this. He then took the photograph and wanted to brag to me about meeting Steve Aoki.
Stop. That's where it is. That's what
where
it
the
is.
story happened.
Number one, I was right. I vaguely knew who he was, but I knew who he was. Okay, I saw him at the thing. I did at first. It wasn't like, oh, there's Steve Aoki. All right. So then, when he goes, it's Steve Aoki, and I go, that I knew that she in her Vegas days would go and see her shows.
Yeah.
And like. Fucking rubber, fucking little fucking clit while watching the shows because she had a little crush, right?
But did you meet him in an airport or a hotel?
That's the main.
In a fucking hotel, James.
I haven't heard a word you've said since that. It's just been bugging me.
Yeah, it was in a hotel.
You guys
Okay.
then exchanged numbers.
We did exchange numbers, yeah.
And then what happened?
I don't remember. What was it?
What happened was you were trying to brag to me that you had just met Steve Aoki.
Yeah.
And then you, instead of sending me the text,
Oh, that's
the taunting
right.
text, you sent it to Steve
Steve
Aoki.
I remember now.
Yes.
And then you had to apologize and
Steve
say,
Aoki?
"Oh my God."
I was bragging to my girlfriend that I met Steve Aoki and all that stuff, but I sent it to him.
That's fucking
Right,
awesome.
and then I had to go, I'm so sorry, it was for my girlfriend. I remember that. That was so embarrassing, I blocked it out, babe. Because Saturday I did a casino in Sacramento,
Caruso?
and as soon as I show up, people just start sucking my dick. Not literally, but like, can we get you something? What do you need? Are you okay? And I don't need that, but Papa loves it. Papa loves
not a-
feeling
it's not a
wanted.
necessity.
Papa loves like, and then I can play like do weird shit. Like I like it when like before the show, people come up to me and they go, "Can I get a photo?" I go afterwards, if I have time. Like I like acting like I'm fucking special.
Yeah.
Which I'm not. I know I'm a piece of shit, but there were like moments where like, "Hey, can you just leave the room? I need a little quiet to be my like just I pull like little power moves.
Dim the lights, please.
Yeah, I love doing that shit,
Yuck.
What do you mean, yuck?
You don't like that?
And then there was a restaurant, the only restaurant in town, they were closed. And I go, can you make a call to see if they'll keep open for us?
Damn.
And they go, we'll see. They called, we kept open, and we were there like hours late.
Yuck.
And the whole, shut the fuck up. The whole staff stayed.
He does
And
this a lot.
I purposely ate as long as I could.
And this is, I have a problem with this.
Have you ever? Oh, go ahead. sorry.
This is what I have a problem with
What?
because,
That was a
it-
special day for them, wasn't it?
yes, it was.
Fuck you,
You
man.
think you're superior?
If we go to a restaurant and the line is extremely long
Yeah.
and they don't make special concessions for him, they don't make,
Okay, you're gonna make me angry because that you're absolutely wrong what you're saying right now.
if no one recognizes you at a restaurant and they treat you like everybody else, you always say, "We gotta go. Let's leave." It upsets
No,
you.
I don't.
Yes, you
True or
absolutely
false?
do.
I always stay.
Sweetie, we always have a
2 hour dim sung young. What's that place?
Din Tai Fung?
Ding Tai Fung.
Yeah, but that's because
Dim Sum Yum.
Yeah.
that's because people around there were like taking pictures and they recognized you, so that made you happy.
No, but that one time with my brother, we stood there for 2 hours and we waited. That's my point. My point is, a year ago we did that. My point is, I will wait. You know,
That's
and
worth
you're
it.
wrong what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm definitely not wrong.
Yeah.
I've lived with you long enough to know you.
Yeah, you know what you do when
do I
people
do?
recognize you?
What?
You put your hoodie up and you try to
Ew, I don't do
hide
that. I
yourself.
have never done that
You try
in
to
my life.
hide, and then when they come and you act like you have no idea what they're talking
you kidding
about.
me?
Oh, do you do the paparazzi hand?
Yeah,
like
she
you think
does that.
cameras are
She
there?
does that.
Yeah, I would-
Yeah.
Podcast
But see how that
You're so full
feels.
of
See how
shit.
that feels when you lie. You lied, and I just lied. I just lied, right, just to make you feel what I was feeling.
But I'm not lying.
I am
about
not
this.
lying either. I'm not lying either. Like
said you were.
when fans come up, you put your hoodie down and you act indifferent.
Does that sound like me?
Probably not.
No.
Gilbert, does it sound like her though?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's my point. Is that when you lie, I lie, and if you're truthful, lady, I'm truthful.
No, because this is what you said to me
Okay.
on the way to my sister's birthday.
Yeah.
It was you, me, and my friend Shandy in the car.
Yeah.
And you guys got into a very heated discussion about being treated differently by restaurant owners. And you specifically said they should be happy that I'm there for
I
the
never
sake
said
of their
that.
business.
I never said that.
And then she was like, "No, they shouldn't.
Yeah?
You're just like every other patron." And you attacked her. Like you guys were.
What about that one
debating.
time you got pulled over by the cop and you cried and you go, I'm on a podcast, like you shouldn't be giving me a
Why are
fucking
you
ticket."
lying?
I'm just saying.
That
I'm
sounds
just saying,
definitely like
when you
Kalila.
lie-
That sounds like Kalila.
When you lie, I lie.
Kalila, I
All
definitely
right? I
do
fight
that.
lie with lie, my friend, and don't fuck around. All right?
Yeah.
So none of that's true, and whatever I'm saying is not true. But if you keep lying, I'm gonna lie
Yo,
too.
we did have a meeting at a coffee place. There were no seats, and Kalila yelled, "I'm on fucking Tiger Belly." And
There we go. And you know what?
Because
Are you lying?
that's exactly what Kalila does.
That's what Tekalila does.
That's what Kalila does.
Yeah. So
Imagine if I was that way.
You
What-
are that way. What do you mean imagine? Just record yourself, bitch. You fucking skanky lying whore.
Hate people.
Oh God.
God, I would never act like that.
Yeah, you
I
do.
would
But anyway,
never.
let's move on.
And I know that I've never also been pulled over in my life.
Yeah, you have. Let's move on. But see what I mean? Don't
No,
lie.
no. Bobby, why are you lying?
Doing right now.
Okay, here.
Lying.
We're gonna roll back to a few episodes ago where he admits to being a pathological liar.
That's fine. You don't have to roll back. People could just listen to it. But also, everyone listening right now knows that the Slump King, right? I live in a deceptive smog or cloud,
That's new.
right? And you don't know what's in it. And that's what people love, the mystery of it. I could be lying, not lying. You know what I mean? I left, right hook. You know, I'm not there, I'm there. Just listen to what I'm saying, right? I'm relevant, not relevant. I mean, all kinds of things are happening, right? And that's what the fucking... and you kids listening know you know. So whatever this lady's saying, Kalila, is a lie, and I'm the truth.
Be a joke.
Listen, guys. I'm a good guy.
Okay, says the guy
All right.
saying it.
And I wait
He's a
at
good
restaurants. I wait at restaurants.
Yeah.
Like normal guy. I don't complain. right?
Can I tell you this one story in Sacramento? We went to this sushi spot.
And then
right by the hotel.
after this lie story, I have a story too.
Okay, you go.
Okay.
Go ahead. This lie story.
I want to hear these stories.
Yeah.
So we were at Sacramento,
Yeah.
and our server wasn't particularly. She was very just neutral. She wasn't very nice. She wasn't very mean either. She was just very neutral, and he didn't like that. And so because he wasn't getting what he wanted, he was scoping around, looking at the restaurant, hoping that someone would recognize him.
Yeah.
So he was making himself very visible in the restaurant, hoping that someone would ask for a picture, and that the woman would then treat him better.
Yeah.
The server would then treat him better.
Aha.
And so it worked.
Lies.
Somebody came up and they're like, "Oh, Bobby, can we take a picture?" And then he waited. He waited about 10 seconds to take before, so that the woman would come around, the server would come around and see and visualize the fact that he was getting asked to take a picture. And that's who the captain is.
Okay.
Yes, it worked. It worked.
Well, listen to this, queen.
This is cool.
Oh man, he's about to lie about another story.
Damn.
Oh man. Okay.
Sounds like Bobby. I wouldn't put it past Bobby to do that. You know?
Nah, man. I think he's reached that stardom, you know what I mean? To to expect it. But if you're seen, then I mean, usually if you're polite and you're very open, you usually get good service. You know what I mean? But I do understand some bad, some servers come in there neutral, like they say, and don't really have any type of emotion, but they're serving you. But but yeah, as a celebrity, I think he's big enough for most people should know who he is. You would think, right? You would think.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Not
I mean, he's
movie
not like
star,
a.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
There's levels to it.
Right.
He's not an A-list movie star, but
Right. I imagine if he goes into a lot of the places, like you said, like the Dow, he goes into some Thai places, right? Sometimes, right? And some Asian places. So maybe more so than he'll get noticed, I'd imagine. And
if you're a fan of Mad TV, you should know who Bobby Lee is. Like, there's a lot of fans of Mad TV. So.
Oh man, yeah, for real.
But
So
yeah.
I mean, I guess a lot of the exposing came from Kalila, and I mean that's expected.
I guess she would know him.
Yeah.
Around that time, I guess she would have known him best.
Yeah, and I imagine there's tons of stories I've heard, during the other podcasts and stuff that she was a part of, and yeah, man. Like Bobby Lee said, man, he's a special dude, man. Lives in his own dimension of smog and
He is. He's weird. He's a little weird.
The hook right here, disappear.
What Kalila said, she said she caught him in the bathtub, beating his meat in
Right.
some water. And all she
Yeah,
heard was
man.
the splashing. What is he doing in a like?
So, man,
Bobby's got to be over 50. So,
Exactly.
you know.
Yeah, you got Kalila there. You don't need to masturbate like that. But I mean, with some people's sex drives are, and it seems like Bobby, he likes his things. Like he said, he has his fetishes. He likes his,
We
his
don't know.
porn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Bobby's-
mentioned Club 17 and some other places.
We've heard wild stories, from him, and he was in like Tijuana or something,
Right.
and like
Right.
I don't know, it's just a lot of
A lot of
stuff.
stories, man. And what else, man? And then yeah. Bobby Lee's definitely a character. I can't think of the other shit I was just about to mention, man. But yeah, Bobby Lee, man.